News and Brief at Press TV. Embattled Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff has lashed out in Parliament for voting in favor of starting her impeachment proceedings. She branded the decision as, quote, a coup. Rousseff said that lawmakers have been unable to produce any evidence that she committed an impeachable crime. Brazilian president calls the impeachment baseless. Police in the U.S. take into custody some 300 people protesting against what they call big money in U.S. politics. Demonstrators have held similar rallies outside of the Capitol building almost every day to highlight the role of special interest groups in politics. A walkout by thousands of Kuwaiti oil workers entered its second day on Monday, slashing production by over 60% in the oil-rich Persian Gulf country. Workers are striking to protest against a government plan for public sector pay reforms. Thousands of Iraqis have taken to the streets of the capital, Baghdad, calling for reforms in the government. Protesters gathered outside of government buildings in the heavily fortified Green Zone, calling on Prime Minister Haidar al-Abadi to dismiss those they call corrupt ministers. UN Secretary General has condemned Israel for its continued settlement activities and demolitions of Palestinian homes in the occupied territories. Ban Ki-moon described the settlements as a form of collective punishment of Palestinians. He added that Israel's land-grabbing activities violate international law. Russian President Vladimir Putin has expressed support for Palestinians in their efforts to resume negotiations with Israel. Previous talks collapsed mainly due to Tel Aviv's land-grabbing policies. Meanwhile, the Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has urged Moscow to help relaunch a conference on the conflict with Israel. Syria's ambassador to the UN has slammed an Israeli cabinet meeting in the occupied Syrian Golan Heights. Bashar al-Jafari has described the move as provocative and reckless. Jafari also said Damascus has lodged a complaint with the UN Secretary General and the Security Council over the issue. The death toll from Ecuador's biggest earthquake in decades has passed 400. The 7.8 magnitude quake also injured over 2,500 people. Rescuers are still searching for possible survivors. The damage was widespread throughout the country. The earthquake was also felt across Ecuador, northern Peru, and southern Colombia.